And a possible break in the case of the murdered teen found floating in a ditch. Sheriff's deputies say a North Valley auto body shop was a front for a prostitution ring.
And sources tell us the high school student found naked and shot in the head in a nearby ditch may have worked for the suspected pimp who runs the shop. News 13's Ian Schwartz has the story.
This is a shallow ditch where deputies found 18-year-old Amanda Wiley dead last Friday morning. Deputies say she was shot once in the back of the head the night before. After her death, BCSO got a flood of tips, some telling them to look into an auto shop near Edith and Osuna, not far from where Wiley was found. News 13 has learned Wiley had a history of prostitution and that deputies raided this shop this week after getting tips it was a front for a prostitution ring.
There's prostitution going on in there. You know, we can't prove it. We see it. We're not stupid. Some of the girls are just half naked.
A nearby business owner who wants to remain anonymous says all the neighbors know what's going on there, that the sight of hookers coming and going isn't uncommon.
Some come walking, some old men drop them off. You know, there's some that come that are all cracked out.
A BCSO source says Wiley may have been part of the alleged prostitution ring at some point. Thursday, deputies arrested the shop owner, David Pacheco. Deputies didn't find any prostitutes, but did find drugs and guns and charged Pacheco for that. Investigators took recordings from Pacheco's security cameras that look over the front of his shop.
They plan to go over that video and see if there's any shots of Amanda Wiley. In the Newsplex, Ian Schwartz, KRQE News 13.
Pacheco does not have any priors for any dealings with prostitution, but does have past convictions for assault with a deadly weapon. Deputies say they don't have any suspects in Amanda Wiley's murder. She was last seen by a police officer who dropped her off at Central in Nob Hill after she tried to turn herself in for a petty warrant that wasn't in the system yet. That was a few hours before her murder.
Governor Susana Martinez